Okay guys, so this is the new washing machine. I'm going to install it now, but all I've done so far is taken these bolts out. Now those are shipping bolts that go in here, here and here. Usually there's 3 or 4, and what you do is cut these off once you've taken those bolts out, because those bolts stop the drum from moving around and getting damaged. So just put these in like that, and get to it. Come on, like that. Okay, so the socket, oh god, that's nasty under there, isn't it? So the socket there is going to take the power cable there. This will be piped through that little gap there, and so will this. So the next part is to take this and fix that on here. Now make sure it's not cross threaded, but make sure it's tight. And this is going to go under the sink, and my bike's in the way, so I'm not going to be able to do this. So I'm in a really small utility room, so I'm going to just do that, and then I'll show you the next step. Now the weird thing here, it's saying to put it into position in the manual and set the height properly so it's not wobbling. It's actually wobbling a little, but it's probably because it's not. The floor is tiled, so maybe one of the tiles is slightly lower than one of the others. I'm going to make sure now that the water is not going to leak, so I'm going to plug that in first and just test it before I put it into place, and then I can mess around with the height. So the thick pipe will go into there, which is the waste pipe, and the water pipe will be one of those. Now I've got to double check that now. So as you can see here, I don't know why this is like this, but we haven't used this yet. So I'm just popping that in, and apparently a little Jubilee clip will secure that into place, but we weren't given one. It wasn't part of the kit, so I'm just going to hope for the best for the moment. It's going to be one of these, but how do I open the bloody valve? That's hot. That says H. Does it say H? I don't know. I don't know which one it is. An update now. So the right one is the one where the arrow is showing flow going that way. I've put it on that. My cousin says it's so cold on the right, and I got these pliers and I pushed this down, and I could hear water. So I don't know if I pushed it all the way down, but I've got it to a certain point, but there's no leaks. I'm going to push the washing machine in place now and then see how it goes. If water goes in, brilliant. If it's struggling a little, I'm sure it will tell me. Okay, it's in place, but there's a bit of a discrepancy here, so I'm going to use this tool and make this a bit higher, and then hopefully we should be ready to test or do a calibration, should I say. So there's a calibration mode on here I need to look at. Right, so that's done, and I'm going to use the spirit level to check it, and bingo bango, that's a lot better than it was before. It was tilting more to that side like that. Don't know if you see, it was tilting more to there, but now it's tilting more to there. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so I put it into calibration by pressing the temperature and the delay start button, and it's doing its thing now. Press start pause, push it. It does recommend that you run a calibration on it, just like it says there. It is really quiet, I can't believe this. So it's spinning. Is the water in there? Yeah. Don't know why it's flashing though. Is it meant to be flashing?